Hey, what is up, all you mechanical maniacs? Here's Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. This is a series where we go out to a junkyard and we bring back something and we make it into something radical. Now, a couple of episodes back, we did this Charger. It has a nasty engine in it. We're looking at 890 horsepower, and I've tried, I'm sorry, 2,103 horsepower, and I've been trying to get the transmission tweaked in to figure it out. But I found out something today when I was looking at this thing. Look at this. Look at the exhaust pipe here. Now I put in the performance one, and for some reason it comes up with just a regular one. And I noticed that after I was looking at the stats of the car and my body condition being 96%. I'm thinking, what the heck is that? I'm thinking totally the license plate, right? So when I came to this, I saw the exhaust pipe, and then I went in and just like trying to figure out why. So something is up with the mod. It's not keeping it for some reason, which it doesn't really matter. I do like the car. It did get voted to stay. So I'm just going to, instead of trying to tinker with the transmission anymore, we're going to send her to the parking area. Go ahead and get it out of the way, out of the garage area. Last week we did this Bolt Hornet. Now this is an HP Pro stock. This is a config that I did, and it's got some nasty horsepower. 3,028 horsepower factory. I've tuned it to like 1295. The thing's a beast. Now RPM Games, Ryan over at RPM Games. When I first put this out, I think he had real issue with it because there was so much damn horsepower in it. You can't really keep it on the track, right? Which is very true. You can't tame this beast. So, kind of left it as is. I mean, you could detune it if you wanted to, but yeah, it's pretty nasty. But everybody voted for the most part that it was a keeper. So, only had a one sell vote. But yeah, and we get to keep this bad boy, so let's go ahead and send her to the parking area. All right, so that brings me to our next part of the episode. All right, here at Quayzar's Customs, like I said, we go out to the junkyard, we bring back something rotten, and we make it into something radical. We paint the parts underneath of it, and you see we've got cars just decorating our area everywhere. So we've kept a lot of them. All right, so let's hit the junkyard and see what we can find out there, shall we? All right, let's go. All right, here in the adult playground with the rust and the dust, let's see what we can have. So a few rules that I try to live by, right? Something we haven't done before. Try to do something we haven't done before, and it's a standard category. Something we haven't done before, and it has to be under 150,000 miles. Now, considering we've done like the Honda S2000 before, we have done a category, and we've done a van. So it's going to be really difficult to try and find something we haven't done. So I've actually tried to just kind of keep it. Try to keep it under 150,000 miles, and if it looks cool, go ahead and get it. If I've done it recently, like this Pandem, I'm not going to do it. Special edition, we have done this. We actually did do it in that gray, I think. One of the other things I don't want to do is paint it the color that it is when we took it out of the junkyard. King Ranch, yeah, we've done this before. Okay, so this is La Vitino. I don't know if we've done this one in particular or not. We've done like one electric car. This entire series we've done like one electric car. Wow, look at the price tag on that. So I don't know if I want to do that or not, but it is an electric car that we haven't done. The GTX we've done 137. What is this? A CI BMW 850 CI. Now we have done one of these, but it's been a while. I might consider that. All these cars are pretty good underneath the 150,000 mile marker. That's pretty good. Usually I don't find too many out here. Vanilla Reptilla R2. Here is another. There's another electric car. Wow, there's a lot of those a couple of those in here. All right, we have. This is the 225,000 miles. Can't even do that. GTR being sport, 60,000 miles. Done a lot of those. This is a standard 121. Can't even figure out what that is. Can't even pronounce it. But we have not done one of these before. Really squarish looking. Let's see. What's the engine that's in it? I don't have much of an option. But this is like one of the Chinese cars, right? And we haven't done but maybe one of them. So maybe I'll mix it up this episode and do that. If you guys stick around, I've got a story for you anyway. Classic Mustang. What do we got here? 154, just over the mark. Can't really do it. Hot Rod. Nope, it's an HQ custom at 117. I don't even know if this one's on the website or not. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I've tinkered with a few of them. I don't remember which ones I posted out there, which ones I haven't. Just did this one, the HQ special. Another Vet. Another Volvo. I think that's a shell. Yep, and we've done the Bone Shaker. What's this right here? Oh, that's another one of my HQ specials right here. 141,000 miles for the Bolt Rotilia. This bad boy right here, what do you got? 241 Luxor Bowen. I'd like to get a hold of one of those. Paint it pink with some big old donk tires on there. That would be kind of cool. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, because we've not done it, I think I'm going to go back over here and see just what I can do with this Chinese car. And like I said, stay tuned. Yeah, don't skip around. I've got something to tell you. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this. And yeah, 121,000 miles. I'm not going to paint it yellow, that's for sure. We'll see what we can do with this bad boy. Whew. Yikes. All right. Let's buy it. Send it to the garage. This is gonna be rough trying to make this one worthwhile to keep. I don't think this one's gonna be doomed from the very beginning. Let's get back to the garage. All right, let's see what we can do with this bad boy. Looking kind of rough. We're gonna move it over to the bathing area. Let's clean some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and strip her down. Is there anything else on here? Not a whole lot I can take off. What does it look like? Doors, fenders, anything else? The front headlights. Those little big, massive looking headlights on there. Is that it for that? Looks like it. No windows? Oh, back window. All right. Let's clean her up. All right. Yeah, she's in bad shape. Clean up the interior. Now let's go ahead and send her to the #1 car lift. All right. Go ahead and get rid of this. All this stuff was. Go. All right, as promised, I said I did have a story to tell you. So, what has happened in the past week is I ended up I was downloading a game. This game's called Auto Sale for Life, something like that. I don't know what it is. I just happened to come across that. I was like, oh, this looks cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, right? So I'm looking at it, I'm kind of reading things up on it, and I'm downloading it, and I'm going, okay, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to make something out of this, and you'll see it in an upcoming video. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I've got this pain in my chest and I don't know what I'm doing, right? Don't know what's going on. So I get up. Oh, that's the bumper. I get up from my chair, I go downstairs, I get a drink of water, I go to the bathroom. I'm walking around trying to figure out what's going on. Well, couldn't get the pain to go away. So I came back upstairs where I have my computers and stuff, and told my wife at that point, that, yeah, don't mean to alarm you, but my chest hurts and it will not go away. So luckily, she has the wits about her not to listen to anything I have to say after that. She basically went into overdrive. She's told me to sit down. She called 911. And before I knew it, they were taking me out on a journey. The EMT guy, which was, they were great. I will have to tell you, our township EMTs were awesome. The guy just looked at me straight in my face, said, "Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but you are having a heart attack, and we're taking you to the hospital." I'm like, okay. At this point, I didn't really care. I was hurting to the point where I was just wanting to just be done. So, got to the hospital, and they took really good care of me. Before I knew it, I was in surgery. The doctor was great. Everyone was great there. Even one of the cardiac attendants that were in there, the cardiac staff, we were talking. I think it was after the surgery. We were talking. And I was telling him, I'm a gamer. And I was just like, I'm a geek gamer because here I am, 60 years old, being a gamer, doing a YouTube channel. He's like, YouTube channel? What's your name of your YouTube channel? And I told him. And he says, great, I'll subscribe. So I don't even have any idea if he actually subscribed or not. But if he did, and you're listening right now, thank you very much for everything you and the staff did there for me. All right. But it took me it took me a couple of days to get kind of orientated. After surgery, I spent a couple of days in a hospital, and then I was back. So I'm feeling good. I feel pretty good. I still have to go in for another. Go in for another stent. Luckily I had, well, for life's sake, that I had a wife with a pretty strong head on her shoulders and knew exactly what to do. I had a pretty good staff. I had a hospital that was close. A lot of good things. But for our YouTube community here, I had like 4 or 5 videos on deck ready to go, and you guys didn't even know that I was gone. So I almost thought at one point that I was going to have to skip a week just to recover and take care of things. But I really, really feel good, and can't wait to do all this. We've got a lot of things going on here at the Quayzar household. So trying to get a new laptop. Got to run some things. Try to do some gaming, some recording, while I'm in Florida, of all things. So I'm going to spend like half my year in Florida, half my year here in Ohio, just to stay away from the cold. I'm so tired of the cold. So we're going to wait to see what happens there. But anyway, we have stripped this bad boy down on the back end here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go get brand new pieces. We're going to get them all painted up, and we'll stick them up underneath there. So, yep, enough about me and all of my drama. We're going to get back to it. All right, stay close, and I will be right back with the rest of this, with the pieces of this, so we can put it back together. Okay, mechanics, here we go. So I've decided to go with this nice orange color underneath. It kind of gave me the feel of fall, I guess you might say. Kind of gave you that fall feeling. So we're going to go with that. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with the exterior, the body color yet. I do have I don't have those. Let me go grab those real quick. I do have some ideas. These are 4 bolts. Okay. 4 bolts. There we go. 2 of those, and I didn't paint them. So I need to go paint them real quick. So I missed those because I had them, I deleted them, cleared out my inventory before I purchased them. That's basically what's happened. Now, some of you may wonder, why do you, back here, why do you select the paint? Why do you go normal here and then replace material replace fully paintable there? Because it seems like that is the only way that I could actually get all the pieces to look identical underneath. The different materials have a different spray on them. They look a little different after you do them. So if you kind of work with keeping them all in the same category, they all kind of tend to look the same. So we're going to look like the Great Pumpkin underneath here. That's for sure. Okay. Got that. We get that bearing in there. Another thing we missed is the flange. So we got that. Differentials in. Brand new differential. It looks really nice in there because, hey, should have seen the one that came out of it. It was in bad shape. Chrome differential cover. Gonna make this little Chinese model as rad as possible. Like I said, I am not even gonna try and pronounce this thing. I'm just moving on. You guys can let me know down in the comments section how you would pronounce it and kind of spell it out for me like I'm a 2-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, because it got some skinny tires on here. And I don't know if I can put much meat on the back of this thing. I may have to go with something, I don't know. This is going to be like a very skinny tired vehicle from what I'm looking at now. Doesn't have much room underneath here for any rubber, that's for sure. Alright, shock absorber. Bracket. Go. Now, some of you may be wondering, you know, Hurst, why are you even telling us about what happened to you on 9/11? Well, I was looking at my my YouTube stats, right, and I noticed that this particular series gets the most views out of all of my videos. So I thought, well, how can I? And not everybody is over on my Discord channel, right? So I figured just to let you guys know that we're all not. How should I say this delicately? We're all not Superman, and things happen. And it's what's so strange about it is that I felt perfectly fine 10 minutes beforehand. Perfectly. I ran a half marathon 2 weeks earlier. Yes. So I'm sure some of you are going, what? I'm like, oh yeah, I have missed one of those. So I'm sure one of you're like, you got to be kidding me. No, I am absolutely telling you the truth. I ran a half marathon just 2 weeks before. Did it in 2:22, I think it was. It wasn't my best, I'll tell you that, for my age group. But my older son would run with me, and he came in like 12 minutes before me, so I didn't feel too bad. And then at 12, let's see, what was it? It was a 2:22, so 2 hours 22 minutes, and I think the last one I did it in like 2 hours and I want to say 17 minutes. I think the last one I did, and that was, jeez, right a few years ago. So I don't think I did too bad considering. So yeah, I mean, kind of gotta think, what the hell? So take care of yourselves, guys. Definitely. And I can tell you, this is not from present. This is not from present lifestyle. This is from my past lifestyle. Because I eat for the most part pretty healthy. And I exercised almost on a daily basis. I can't do it right now because it says I'm not allowed. So I gotta ease up on that for a little bit. Okay, so that's I was wondering what I had here. I need to make sure I get the right. I want to get the right lower control arm here. Okay, so lower suspension arm. Let's take a look. So what I do is I look at the look in here, go to suspension pieces. No, here, and then suspension pieces. Lower control arm. It's either going to be this one or this one. I'm not quite sure. I think I want to go with this one. And then what I'm going to do is take a look to see if it actually fits. It does. So what we go do now is go back into it, get ourselves a second one, because that's exactly what we're going to need. All right, front end is all taken apart. I'm going to go clean up the pieces, get rid of it, and I'll be right back in a few minutes with all the nice cleaned up pieces. All right. All right. At one point, I think I lost track of what I was painting and what I was not painting underneath here. So hopefully, I think we've got all the pieces all kind of sorted out. As you can tell, I did paint this. You can look in there, that shaft is chrome. So yeah, did paint those. All right, let's go ahead and put this front end together. As you can also tell, I took the liberty of taking care of some of the parts underneath the hood. So everything underneath the hood, the engine compartment, has been replaced. Did not take the engine out of it yet, which I should have. But I'm a dummy and didn't do it. That's all right. To make it nice and clean underneath there. That's all right. Soon gonna have this all taken care of anyway. There we go. So if any of you are interested or want to hear more about my story, hit me up over on Discord. You can go ahead and private message me over there if you want, and give you any more details if you're interested, or you just want to say something, or just want to stop by. Hey, hit me up over on Discord. I'd love to hear from you. But like I said, I feel good. I feel I'm alive. I'm well, and still plan on doing this for a long time. That's why I'm trying to get. I was telling you about the computer I'm trying to get. I'm going to have to get maybe a lesser laptop than I really wanted to, but just due to circumstances beyond my control. I've got to keep doing something, but yet I can't just go overkill on the laptop. So not a big deal. I'm going to have to get a new one though, and I will be. My old one I used eons ago just is not cutting it for this game or my garage game. My God. I have so many mods in it that I think it takes like 3.5 Sundays to load up. No kidding. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It takes forever. That, because I left it behind. Picked up a drive shaft just for the fun of it. Okay, so these are 15-inch wheels that are on here. Let's go ahead and load this down. Go ahead and get some body parts to it. Let's go ahead and do something with the interior here. Let's see here what we have. So we'll go get. Yeah, these things aren't matching up. The seats are not matching up the way I think they should, but that's okay. Let's see here. Go to interior shop. Now, my interior shop here, don't need battery tray. The Magnum. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, see, I'm not going with that. That's, yeah, no. I hate that brown. So we are going to change it up. Where's the Magnum? Find that Magnum seat. Okay, these are the leather seats here. So we are going to go with 2 of the black ones right there. And we are going to find Bench Wildcat. That looks like it should go in there a lot better, but Magnum. Yikes. Okay. So yikes. Okay, so it looks like we've got like a two-tone-ish looking bench there. Yeah, it's kind of two-tone-ish. All right, so why don't we get it's kind of two-tone-ish. What do we got? Let's see what we got here. Paint those? I don't know if I could. I don't think I could paint these. If I can, I'll try to make it a dark gray down the center, but I don't think I can. Give it a shot though. Why not? Let's see what we can do with this. I don't think that is possible. Yep. See, it's. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So let's see. Do have two-tone seat. It's a little lighter than what they have there. Let's go in and get. See, let's look at the Magnums, I guess. Seat for the Mustangs. That might fit in that category. Or this one. Looking for a darker. It's like seat Vantage. It's kind of a cool looking seat. Let's try that one. How about the Mustang one? Or the M3? Let's try one of those. Okay, so that's it's the first time I've actually changed up the interior on one of these. Okay, so let's see if seat Vantage goes in there pretty good. A little tall, I think, but it does. I mean, the color looks good. I mean, yeah, the color looks really good. I feel like that back seat needs to be bigger. Okay. Let's take that out. Add. Let's see about this one here. Okay. That's kind of a lower profile seat. I think that works out pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks out. Okay, so what was that one? That was... Yikes. This one right here. So we're going to get another one of those and throw in a nice steering wheel here. Let's go ahead and add that. So custom seats. First one with custom seats. Gotta dress it up a little bit. Dress it up a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. All right. Time for the bodywork. Let's go. Bodywork station. This thing doesn't have any parts. Boom. There. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add up all these parts there. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to do something else with it. I'll show you here in a second. It's front bumper. I think we'll do something different with the front bumper. I'm going to chrome it out. Okay, so I've got front and rear bumpers. Let's go chrome. Let's see if I can chrome them. We'll chrome them and put them on there. I don't know if that's a possibility or not, but we'll see here in a few seconds. Normal, everything. Oh, right there, chrome. Chromadome. Right there, baby. Chrome. Okay, the rear piece. That was a rear. That was a front bumper. Now the rear bumper. There we go. Everything. Chrome on that. There we go. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Nice chrome, big old chrome bumper on there. That's a chrome rear bumper. That's kind of cool. All right, so we have that all done. We need to do the engine. So there's when we're going to pull this engine out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild it, or I should say build one, with all of the performance parts that I could possibly get. And then stick it back in there and hopefully find some wheels and tires for it. This thing's so sticking out so far. So this might be a challenge. This might be a challenge. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What engine do I have? Let's go ahead and dump these out because none of those worked out. Might as well get rid of the tires. Okay, so dual hover cam CHG. So that's what we're going to have to build here. So I think it was an i6, wasn't it? Maybe I am wrong. V6 dual over cam. Okay. Okay. Yep. V6. Gotta go to the V6s. There we go. This one right here. That's the one we're gonna grab. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me get this engine created, painted, and we'll get it back in there, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay. All right. See you in a bit. All right. With the motor all complete now, I think what we can do here is we'll take this off. Take it off the stand. There we go. It's a nice orange engine with some nice chrome accents in it. It looks pretty cool underneath there. I think so. I think we're all pretty much good to go there. Let's go ahead and do a few things here. One, let's go ahead and put some fluids in it because it's going to need it. I do have an oil pan on it, so I can't put oil in it. The brakes are assembled, so I can put brake fluid in it. And I can put coolant in it because the engine is in there. I don't have the transmission in place yet, but I will in a minute. Alright. Coolant. And oil. All nice and filled up. Alright. So with that being said, close the hood on that. Razor up. That back seat, I would really love to be able to put a different seat in the back of that. Let's see. What do we need? We need that exhaust section. We need that transmission. Alright. So for the exhaust system, let's go to the tune-up parts. Boom. Got that. Okay, gearbox. I'm going to have to paint the gearbox. So let's go ahead and get over here. Yeah, gearboxes. There we go. Oh, it's got some red on it. We need to get rid of that. All right, so what can we do here? We want to go with the orange color. Everything paintable. But let's go with a little bit of chrome here. Let's see what we can do. Chrome plated. Okay, mix 1, mix 2. That looks pretty cool. It's got some pieces that are mix 2. Mix 3's got some chrome pieces on it as well. I like the bolts. Not a whole lot of chrome. Yeah, it works out for me. I think that works out well. All right. Let's put this bad boy in. A lot better. Okay, starter is just a oh, it is a V8 starter. I'll be. I did not. I really thought it was going to be something else. But it was going to be just a regular starter. So that's good. Starter is engaged. All right. All I have left is wheels and tires, ladies and gentlemen. Usually, kind of mix things up here. Let me get rid of some of this crap I don't need in here. All right, wheels and tires. This is, you're going to join me on this adventure. All right. Okay, so it was a 15-inch rims. Need to satisfy myself on the rims first. Chinese vehicle, but it doesn't need to look Chinese. You know what I mean? So let's give it some, let's give it a little bit of class here. I'm thinking. Here. Maybe I'll go with, you know, I'm always doing the rim DLCs for most of the cars that I've had. I think, you know what? I've used these before, but I don't remember what on what. I like them. I think I'm going to go with these. I'm going to go with 4 of them. It was a 15-inch tire. We're going to go with 16s on this. Okay, we're going to go 16s. Let's go. I want to put a little bit of chrome on them. So I'll show you what I do as far as some of the chrome. I don't go. I'm gonna go full chrome on this. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna chrome there, right? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go, you know, paint normal, everything, fully paintable. That's full chrome. Then we're gonna dye this down a little bit. Let's knock it down to about a 90. There we go. Done. Now do the same for these other two. And let's use that one right there. There we go. And boom. So quick and easy. You don't have to remember what you held it down to. So you just select the paint. Select you want to go chrome. Go ahead and select over here. Everything fully paintable. And boom. Done. I hope 16s are going to be big enough for this thing. Hope so anyway. Alright, so 16s. I'm not sure how wide I'm going to be able to go with it. I am going to guess max of about 255. So we're going to go, we'll leave them race tires on here. I usually put the white layer tires on here, but we'll just do the race tires. We're going to do 2. These are 16s. We're going to go with a 250. Let's go with a 265 on the back. Let's do a 40. Let's see what that looks like. So this is what happens. This is totally what happens when I do this. I go back and forth on these wheels and tires so much that I drive myself crazy. So with that being said, it can balance it. You get the share in my madness. Okay, so the back tires are the ones I'm going to look at first. Okay, how does that look? 55, not too bad. It does fill up the wheel well pretty good. It's kind of funky the way the car is, but I'm liking it. I like it. So I think we're going to stick with that for the front, or for the rears. And then for the backs, or for the front, we're going to go with 16 with a 245. Keep it, we're going to go with a 35 on the front. We're going to drop this down to a 45. And we'll keep it at 40. Yeah. 45 up front. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now I'll just balance up the rest of these. So totally a little different than what I'm used that you're used to me doing. I used to do it with the I always use the white letter wheels. This time we're going to go with strictly race tires. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's going to look good. Alright. This side we want to go with the 265. I actually like the way these look on here. I mean, it's, you know, as sporty of a truck as I'm going to get. Okay, so how the front? Fronts are not too bad. Oh, let's get rid of you. No. All right. Good to go. Let's get the drive shaft in place. Good. And there we go. I think we are pretty much complete. I don't have the license plate on here. Let's go grab one. Go. Slap that on the back. Somewhere. Right there. Go. Doesn't give it too much of a stance, but that's okay. We're going to tint the windows on this bad boy as well. We're going to go windshield out. Use the equipment. We're going to go. Wanted 60. I want 60. There we go. Okay, 60 it is. Windshield done. Let's move you back into place. All right, I'm going to go get the alignment done on the wheels and tires and the headlights, and I'll meet you over to the paint shop. All right, see you there in a bit. All right, so the color I can't paint it is the white, the factory white, right? So that's what I can't paint it. So I had a couple of ideas in mind. I've done one car before in this kind of a color, kind of like a root beer color. That's a pretty color right there, but let's go more into the orange area. Saturation. Almost like a root beer metallic like color. Ooh, that's going to get... Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to have to... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. The bumper didn't stay. Okay, hang on a second. Let's remove the bumpers here. Didn't think about that. Those bumpers would probably get painted. Let's go with a... Here. Metallic. Play around the color a little bit. Knock some of that brightness out of it. In 60. Wow. Okay, 60 and 60. It's almost like, I don't think it's a, let's see, 32. 5. Darken this up to 55. Kind of gives it that root beer looking color. Orange. I think that looks pretty cool. So let's paint that. Is there any livery? 56. Nope. Camouflage. Nope. Oh, hell no. No, not liking that either. None. So we are going to go none. There we go. Now that I have that. Okay. That's, hang on. Add the bumpers. Chrome bumper. Chrome bumper. Because I've thought, I didn't even think about it. You would have painted those things. All right. Let's go ahead and send her over to the dyno. See what kind of numbers we can get out of this. I don't know if we'll get some big numbers. What do I have in here? I have nothing, I don't think. I don't have anything I can tune. This is very Yeah, this is nothing I can tune. So what we get are going to be raw numbers all the way around. So let's go. All right, so we got 543 out of it. The 334 in the drag rating, not too bad, not too bad at all. I think it's pretty good for a strange looking little truck. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. One Chinese truck ready to roll. It's in a root beer color with the orange underneath. It almost gives it this fallish looking color. So now it's up to you guys to tell me what you think. Should I save it or do I sell it? Even though the wheels look pretty cool on here, I have a funny feeling you guys are going to be like, get rid of that silly thing. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So let me know in the comment section down below. Again, if you want to hear anything more about what I went through, hey, hit me over on Discord, private message me, and we'll chat. All right. Okay. Until the next time, you guys take care, and I will see you soon. It's Hurst Quayzar saying good night, and I am out.